There we go.
God, calm down.
Well,
I understand you're on it, but calm down.
Oh,
when you get yourself upset, it doesn't help.
We're back.
Are we?
Well, maybe. We are on, but I don't know if anybody else is here.
They'll be there.
We seem to have an okay signal. So, hi everybody. Are you here? There's somebody. There's Violet.
Hey, Violet. Oh, man. We had 3 mini downtimes yesterday, so it's time for me to call the internet service provider again and ask them how many times in a year they have to come out here to solve this problem.
You better believe it, Violet. The list is still closed. We just want to pick it up quickly wherever we left off.
And it was with Karishma.
Right.
And for Karishma, we had the Ace of Wands. I just want to remind Karishma again, anything, because I know we were going down at that point, anything you start, initiate now, want to do, you put your passion behind, will probably be, go forward without a hitch.
All right.
And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Karishma. We're on Dan now. Hopefully
right,
Dandelion will return to see this reading, even if after the show.
Right. So essentially with part 2 here, the readings pick up with dandelions.
So I don't know what's going on, but it's been happening more frequently again. And now the problem is more the way it used to be. We were having problems before where our box would look lit, but we couldn't connect to the internet. And then now it's doing what it did before, and it's just going down sporadically. We can't figure out why. Also last night, suddenly everything started running slow. But I did an internet speed test, and it said we had all the speed.
We don't know.
Yeah, so I'm at a loss. You shuffled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's for Dan. And Spirit has given Dan the 7 of Wands.
Wow. Well, hey, Dan. Way to rise above others here, and to hold your own. I think that Spirit says you own the top spot right now, in some area of your life, and sometimes too, Spirit is also just saying, hey, it's okay if you have to set some boundaries, and just say no to some things. There's often things that are competing, vying for your attention, your time, your energy, and Spirit is saying rise above all that, and set some boundaries and determine what it is you can manage at this time.
In some ways, maybe Dan, Spirit says you're the person that needs to be in charge of something in particular. It could be, your ambitions, furthering them is totally on you, and you may have to be prepared to make, certain lines in the sand or certain sacrifices, certain attempts to show you have what it takes. You have that passion that the Wands has. You have that strength and courage. So this is a time for Spirit to suggest that for you.
I just want to say to all the new people coming in, this is our second attempt because our internet went down. We're only working through the list we have. The list is closed for today. And this is just happy hour where we do a single card message from Spirit.
Some of you are already on the list, and we're just going to go through that on the order that it was set with Violet and Banshee here. I know there's one person who just came in late, and we're sorry, but we already have too many to do right now. We really have to just work our way through this list. Hi, Dan. You made it back.
All right. So, Dan, we were just doing your... Oh, I hear fire sirens.
We're on
Police
fire.
sirens. We were doing your reading now, and it's basically the Seven of Wands. And like we said, you're really holding your own right now. And it's okay to set boundaries if you need to and determine what it is you can manage and take on at this time. So many people want you right now and want to be where you are perhaps too. So it is okay to set some boundaries and just only let in the energies or the things that you can manage at this time.
And thanks for the feedback, Dan.
So there might be a little bit more to it. You might want to rewind a little bit, Dan, if you just came in, because we just did your reading. Good luck with that.
And we're
in right now. Hi, hey, all right. Let's get you in. I know you're here. Came back on your phone. It was just, well, we have to wait for our internet to reset itself, which, depending on the problem, it could be a problem. But, oftentimes this is just some glitch. It goes down and then it comes back up again, bit by bit. I don't know what's going on.
All right, Rin. So I'm glad some of you guys managed to make it back. We're just going to do all the readings we have on our list and just try to work through them as well as we can.
All right. Okay.
So for you, for happy hour.
Mercury. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not at all surprised that this downtime has been picking up.
It's
Well,
the
it's
Seven
in
of
the
Cups.
shadow. Hey, Rin. Wow, look at that. You know what? This is an invitation from Spirit to you to think big, dream big, imagine and explore the possibilities right now. This is a time where you've got a lot of potential things that you could be doing. And Spirit is saying, hey, why not explore and indulge in whatever you want right now? You don't have to make a choice. This is a time to figure it out. This is a time to look at, maybe make a bucket list of some sort. And, not in a traditional sense of the bucket list, things you want to do before you die, but in the sense of, I've always wanted to do this and that, and see what's doable. This is just a time for exploration.
Well, I think it's a really great card, Rin. Spirit says this is the time for you to sort of have a sense of lushness around your life, specifically as it pertains to the various factors. These could represent all the things you already do in your life, whether they're like little clubs or associations you belong to, or if you have to do things with children or other people in your life. They're all little factors, and Spirit says enjoy these, sort of feel to some degree a central pleasure, a pleasure of emotional comfort from doing things you want to do. And that if anything does seem to stand out more as something you want to focus on, it's okay to do that. We're getting some
Lena,
signal
you
stuff.
were about the fourth reading we did in the first video for today, okay? So you'll find it there.
We had a little bit of unevenness.
That's me
with
this whole year,
You keep
spot
cutting me
on.
off.
Well, that's great in a way, to spend a year, exploring and testing the waters and just thinking of the possibilities. The possibilities are endless right now, Spirit says. Good luck with that.
I want to be happy, but I've been trying to tell you something, and you keep cutting me off.
Okay, what?
The signal was fluctuating a couple times.
Well, let's go. Rashmi, I believe, is up. Let's just keep going, Mr. O. We don't have many names left. We have about 5 or 6, and you've got to get done.
Oh, well, thank you for noticing.
I know. So shuffle.
Well, notice
Blah,
when
blah.
I'm trying to talk to you, too, then. Because I want to be happy with you. No, sorry, Rajmi, we're not doing questions.
No, Rashmi, this is happy hour. Happy hour is a single card message from Spirit. But we're happy to pull one for you.
Right. If we see something about that, we could possibly indicate it, but we'll see. And I don't expect everybody to remember exactly what show does what, but we do try to mention that. So,
Yeah.
Moonlight, are you laughing with me or at me?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I know what I'm going to be doing.
Ah, it's the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is here. Do you want to go first?
Yes. So, Rashmi, the Page of Cups maybe does have a slight answer for you. You are sort of moving towards something that maybe is more emotional, possibly romantic, but it's really about what your hopes and desires are. So it's a little more generalized. You know, you're opening yourself up to feeling, and the feeling you want is maybe something that warms your heart or something that feels comforting. There's a sense really of you going beyond yourself in normal ways. So maybe you're being a little bit more I'm looking for the word assertive than you normally are, especially in ways of emotions. And maybe you just have a sense that really, or Spirit wants to give you a sense that a lot of things are possible now, that, you know, wishes can come true in a way.
Well, you know, Rashmi, this is just saying keep sending out your intentions, you know? There could be the start or the beginning of something new romantically for you, whether it is with this person or somebody else. You know, it's just keep sending your intentions out there, I feel.
Yes.
This is a positive sign for emotional happiness, but also this might be an intuitive time. What is your intuition telling you about this situation, you know? And if you've been waiting and nothing's happening, is your intuition trying to tell you something here, you know, that you're ignoring? But I do feel here that something new may develop for you. It's very hard, of course, to get a when on happy hour, so I'm not going to address that on the show. You know, you may want to come back, you know, on another show and just see if we can tackle that again. I can bring out my timing cards and see if they give us an idea. But this is a very good card, and it's saying right now is a time of real deep intuitive thinking, and also using that part of you to send your intentions out to the universe. And you never know, you might just get that call you've been waiting for. So I wish you luck with that.
And it's your shuffle, and we're on Roven.
Okay, Rowen, got it.
And I realize that the Nightbot is programmed to say things that I mostly want for the regular live stream show, like, you know, ask for a reading, you know.
That's true. That could be confusing,
It just gets too complicated to go back and turn them off and then remember to turn them back on before the next show. So I might have to just rethink a lot of that too at some point.
Yeah, maybe some of that we really don't need.
We probably don't. We don't need that. We just need the links to some other things that it shows us.
Could be
You're
part
welcome,
of
Rosmi.
it. Could be part of a pinned message, the one we put at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Just saying.
All right. And you are welcome, Rashmi. Okay, Rowen. Okay. Yay! Look at that.
Exactly.
Oh, they can't look at that. There, look at that. When you've got the sun. Wow. Happy days. Happy sunshiny days for happy hour. It looks as though, you know, Spirit is saying that you are on a successful path right now. Things are, if they aren't looking up, they sure will be. The sun is shining bright. You can almost feel it, you know, whether it's physically with, you know, health and vitality returning, restored, or whether it's just with your outlook. You know, this is a time of real positive energy.
The card is a specific idea of success and good fortune in any area that may most pertain to you. So, for example, if you are thinking about relationships, your relationships, this could be a good, very good sign for that. It could be about, really moving to a high cycle of maybe matrimony or just committed in relationship. It could also have good prospects for families, for children. It has good prospects for illuminating anything in your life. So illuminating knowledge. It could be a good sign that maybe you could be successful as a student, but it could also certainly pertain to all the ways that we normally think of success in our lives, completions of jobs or promotions in jobs or being noticed or recognized for extremely good work.
So if you ever feel like success is eluding you, go outside and absorb some of that energy from the sun that makes you feel warm and re-energized inside, and that will really help boost you so that you will be more feeling that successful vibe and bringing it, materially into your life. So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
And we are on Siama right now.
Mm-hmm.
We will not do readings for ourselves today. It's
Oh,
okay.
you think?
We'll live.
Oh, you think?
I think.
You can read for yourself, but I'm getting up and going out the door.
I think. We will live, but we will.
You call this living?
Mr. O. Okay, Ariana's up. We're going to do a quick reading
No,
for
it's
Ariana.
Siama.
What?
It's
Oh,
not-
Siama. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you
I
just
did
said
not
it a
mean
moment
to
ago.
skip Siama. Whoopsie. Sorry. Getting a little ahead of myself.
I'm channeling my grumpy old man, my dad. He was a little bit overweight, and he would sit in a chair, and somebody finally said, "You look like Buddha," because it would just be sort of
Come on,
hanging
Buddha.
there. And he would say, "He who laugh at Buddha gets crying." That's my dad. Okay, Siama, you have the 8 of Wands. And
Yay.
the 8 of Wands, Spirit says you are at a good point to really move directly with lots of energy and passion towards something that maybe you have actually targeted, something that you want to have a sense of precision about, like you've planned for something, but Spirit says there's like literally great energy that will be manifest for you to use to move towards this.
Spirit is or will be providing you with a bundle of energy here. And what they want you to do is focus it. Focus it on something that you truly want to go after in your life, Make sure that, you don't get distracted or pulled in different directions. Take all that energy, harness it in, and direct it to something you truly desire. And Spirit says you can't go wrong. So.
And I love it because another way of looking at this too is saying that either you are going towards something or something is coming towards you. The perspective is exactly not for sure. Something is happening. It's movement. Maybe you're both moving towards each other. Maybe it is a synchronicity that is happening for you.
You are welcome, Rowan, by the way, for your reading.
Yes, you are welcome.
That's what we have for you, Siama. Good luck with that.
All right. And just going to remind everybody that tomorrow, your show, Banshee's Material Matters, is at 10 a.m. And it's a pre-recorded show, but we are always live in the chat room. We're sipping our coffee or beverage of choice, and we're chatting about Banshee's reading or whatever else we want to. We have a great, great time, so please join us if you will.
As you may or may not be able to see here, Sonny's pulling my arm towards him again. Hey, Sonny.
And we're now on Ariana with a positive card and message for you. Closing in at the bottom of the hour.
I know. We're really into a long time now, but that's okay. We're on Ariana. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm trying to remember who is my supervisor today.
Oh. Well, Ariana. Ariana the Aries, guess what you've got? The card of Aries.
Oh, look at that.
The Emperor.
Yeah, the
and
Emperor.
so, this is definitely a card of power, a power of using your power wisely and for the good of the people that are in your circle, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's business associates. This is the way you wield power, with grace, with gentleness, with understanding, and with knowledge and leadership ability. The Emperor, in his best aspect.
I like the Emperor. He's the most comfortable looking Emperor of all.
Oh, yeah.
And I always like the fact that some of these cards repeat certain body gestures between certain cards. So he's sort of like another version maybe of the Hanged Man, creating that little pyramid there by crossing his leg and holding the ankle. And I think the idea, therefore, is that it says that as an emperor, he's willing to make certain sacrifices, but in a certain way he knows he doesn't have to, because somebody or something always does have his back, and he really is in control. He can get anybody to do almost anything for him if he wants, but he's kind enough to know what everybody should be doing for him and not to extend people's limits in a way.
So, whatever project, goal, or whatever you are working on, take the lead, take the lead and steer it forward. And if you need people to help, hey, you're ready to delegate the workflow. So good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Moonlight, you said happy hour gone crazy hour, like that's a bad thing.
You need to shuffle. And I need to keep him on track or he'll never get to work. All right, Preeti.
So you're trying to get rid of me
up.
then? You're trying to get rid of me?
I am.
Okay, what are you going to be doing while I'm off working hard for a living?
Oh, I have nothing
What?
to do here. Nothing at all.
Well-
You see that in the kitchen there?
No.
On
what?
that table? I'm going to be working on that today. So expect more work when you get home, because there'll be a happy pile of stuff for you.
Into the shredder.
To the shredder. Yes.
Where is my teenage mutant ninja when I need him? Who's that?
I appreciate that, Sheenan, that you subscribe, but we're not taking questions today, and our list is closed right now. So come back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Be here on time, Eastern Standard Time. We will answer your questions tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get out of the show because I have to go to work in about a half an hour. So we're just finishing up with the list that we had before we closed it.
So please come back. We appreciate you.
And we're only doing a one-card positive message anyways. We are not answering specific questions.
that.
So we're not going to do that.
Today.
Sorry.
All right. So we are on Preeti.
And this one's for Preeti. And Preeti gets the King of Cups. So Preeti, I think the King of Cups is saying Spirit wants you to administer a little bit of compassion and kindness to others. Spirit feels like you are really good to either mentor or set a tone with your family, your friends, or whoever it happens to be. Maybe somebody is looking to you, Preeti, for a little bit of compassion or understanding, or maybe just some good old-fashioned universal love, like they just need to know you care about them, and you do.
Yes. So the King of Cups is this is a time, Preeti, where, you can manage anything emotionally. You are at your emotional peak right now, strength-wise. In other words, whatever comes your way, you're not going to let it shake you. You're going to be able to manage it because, whenever our emotions are in check, we don't let them interfere with decisions we have to make or moves we have to make, or even people that may need a helping hand. We can help them objectively and, in a in a better manner than when we allow our emotions to take control. This is controlled emotional release, which also means that you know when to express kindness and caring for others, and you will be there for them when they need you. Beautiful card all the way around. I love the King of Cups. You rule on an emotional level, Preeti. Good luck with that.
And I don't think Sheena was begging overly. They just said please a second time, so that's okay. But yeah, we just can't do it today, so we're sorry about that. We hope we can see you again another time. Who are we on now? It's your shuffle.
Yep, it is.
You're welcome, Preeti. It's Antonella.
A new subscriber too, and thank you for subscribing. You are at the end of the list we cut off here, and then we'll do Violet Lotus quickly.
And then
yes, you deserve a reading, Violet. We want to make you happy.
Hi, Jay. No, I hope you're just saying hello because we are literally on our last 2 readings, and I have to go to work in about a half an hour, so can't do anymore.
Was I shuffling first?
Yes, you were, because that's what I said.
Yeah, Jay. No, so we'll be. The list has been cut. This is our second video because we went down again, so that's why we're running really late here.
And thanks again to the wonderful chat room comments. A lot of good, friendly conversations go on. Really appreciate things people are saying about us or about anything else, pretty much.
All right. Hey, it's a strength card.
So, Antonella, you get strength.
What a beautiful card. Antonella, this is about how you approach situations and people. And Spirit, feels right now this is a time to take a gentler, softer approach to everything in your life. You know that sometimes we get more from people and more in our lives when we don't push our agendas, so strongly that it turns people off. If you take a more gentle and a more subtle approach in your life, Spirit is saying, you will get much further right now. And so, how do I want to say this? Embody this energy here. She knows there's a part of her that knows when she's got to be tough and when she's got to be gentle.
I don't know if you already feel this way about yourself. I'm sort of getting an impression that maybe this is your basic personality in some ways. Spirit says you are really going to find good use for this energy, this idea of being persuasive in a gentle way without forcing or being overly assertive or aggressive. That what you're looking for maybe is a sense of justice. Sometimes the 8 and the 11 kind of have cross qualities there. And Spirit wants you to apply gentle compassion and understanding to any of those judgments or justice questions that may be coming to you. Spirit really feels it's on your side.
I like that. All right. That's what we have for you. And now let's do Violet, and I'll do a quick namaste blessing for everyone.
And then I can go to work.
And then Mr. O can run to work.
Your turn. That's right. And I do hope that, other people will come and see us again tomorrow. I love you all, but I know sometimes I just can't have you all.
So when you put up questions on your bot, can you time them differently, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I got an idea for you then, too, for happy hour. You should make a message saying this is at happy hours.
Okay.
We only do this. And have it come up more frequently during the show. And that way, we have the message out there.
Yeah, there's all kinds of timing tweaks, so
yeah.
I'll have to do that. The other thing is maybe I should just set up a separate night bot just for happy hours, see if I can do that. It might be a little wonky to do that, but we'll see. Just one of those inevitable things I have to get around to doing.
Hey, yes.
It is a good idea.
Violet.
You
little devil, you.
We missed our violator the other night. I don't know if you heard, but we had a sub violator.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is it. Don't feel bad. See, I'm going to get you on this, okay? Because you apologized to me or like, I'm so sorry I'm missing the show because I'm going to the zoo with my family. Well, why can't you indulge from time to time? That's your right. We aren't holding you to the fire here. And don't feel guilty about those times when you must indulge in things. Everybody deserves pleasure in life and joy and happiness. And the devil, well, okay, there is the danger here of getting too caught up in that pleasure because we also don't want you to leave and not come back. But the thing is, but we also don't want you to be seen as being held on a string here. So, be free to enjoy life and not just with what I just said. Clearly, the devil is inviting you to enjoy life right now.
Besides, maybe you're the puppet master. Not us. But, I'm just going to remind you, of course, that devil spelled backwards is lived. And this is Spirit saying, be compulsive and just do things out of the ordinary because it just strikes you. Let out your wild person. The devil, in this instance, is just everybody's wild person that maybe is a little unfettered, but needs to be able to express that once in a while.
I indulged in a wrap sandwich, Kara says.
I would.
By the way, when we went down and we were waiting for it to come back, we indulged too in a pastry from River Q.
Right, our soon-to-be new venue. We're going to spend all our money on pastries. All right, so now we are doing the Namaste
That's what we
blessing.
have for you, Violet. It's kind of funny, I think. So hope you enjoyed that. My little spin on it there.
Mr. O's got to get ready to go to work, so let's have our Namaste blessing.
No guilt, just enjoy life.
While we were down, did you tell them what happened?
What?
The other pastry?
Well, I did. Didn't I just say we had the pastry?
Sorry, I'm not with it. I want another one.
Pick one, Mr. O. What do you got? Oh, that's pretty. Shall I read it?
You shall.
Hey, is that a snake in that tree? It sure is. The blessing of oneness. Bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. Love, abundance, and blessings flow to you. Feel a deep sense of peace. Feel the oneness, the clarity, the perfection, and the love that you truly are. Namaste, everybody. Thanks for joining us today and making us crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, we made ourselves crazy because it is downtime. Thank you again, and all you who came back after we went down. Hopefully, we shall see you tomorrow at our live show.
All right.
Take care, everybody. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Stay happy.